great getting a chance to talk to you, man. And right off the top, congratulations. First up with RBCx Music. You are part of this amazing group for 2022. How does it feel, man, being part of this? Because I've been doing these interviews with these group of artists every year. And what ends up happening with each of those groups, man, there are breakout stars. Let's just put it this way. To me, this RBCx Music is a way of channeling to the next big superstars, man. And you're a part of that. How does it feel to be part of that kind of a group?
It's actually a little bit overwhelming just because it's a very great experience altogether. They've been like super like supportive of the whole entire movement, not just for me, but for everybody involved. And yeah, it's been honestly amazing. I don't know what else to say.
Well, you know what? For folks who don't know anything about this, first up with RBCx Music, can you explain exactly what this program is and how did you get involved?
So RBCX Music is basically something that provides artists with like education, workshops, funding, like even more so performance opportunities and basically networking. And it just brings together artists and brings together industry professionals just to kind of like branch out your career, to kind of kickstart your career a little bit more. And how I got involved was actually just, through a link I seen on the internet, and I thought I would try my luck, and thankfully I did.
Wait. You mean to tell me you just happened to like a glance, like, oh, look at this, look at it. Oh, all right, let me try this.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it
Wow.
went.
So, how has it helped your career so far? Like, what are some of the things that you've learned?
I've learned like a lot of stuff that I didn't even know that existed as a music artist. And like, it's just been so like educational, informing, and all around, you know, the tools you need as an artist in this day and age. Because like compared to, I guess 10 years ago, this technology wasn't existed at all. And yeah, it's been very good so far. Yeah.
You know, you talked about 10 years. Why don't we just talk about 3 years? Technology, the world has changed. How do you think these last 3 years, including being part of this program, has changed you?
Well, due to the pandemic, obviously everybody struggled with a lot of mental illness and a lot of just like trying to find a little more something to do to kind of help you get through it, right? So this program, RBCX Music, just kind of made me a little more aware of just what I wanted to do with music. And it kind of helped like amplify my voice a little bit, per se, like if I wanted to, pursue something a little bit more seriously. And yeah, like with this thing that happened during the pandemic, it actually had it made me like a little have more hope for my music, and more hope to like be able to do things even though there was a big barrier of like in-person events and performances and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been very like life changing.
Now we use that word music, hip hop. Could I add that to the word with music? Because that seems to be your theme, brother.
Yeah, that is correct.
What is it about the love of hip hop? Is it for you, though?
For me,
Yeah.
I've actually like I fell in love with it a long time ago. Um, like I'm an indigenous hip hop artist, and like growing up, I've had the opportunity to stay involved with my culture. So I was able to be like a traditional grass dancer, and then that just like coincides with a lot of stuff that I was growing up with. It kind of like directed me into breakdancing. So I was breakdancing as like 10 years old or whatever, and then eventually I started to fall in love with the music, and then from so on it's just been a whole ball rolling, just getting involved altogether.
You know, I've always said this, and I've said it many times over the years. The two best storytellers are hip hop and country music. Was hip hop a good way for you to tell your story through music?
Yeah, I would like to say so, and generally just trying to like cope with what I was going through at the time when I first came into my life. And like I just fell in love with it altogether because it helped me amplify what I really wanted to say and just, dealing with the stuff that I was going through. So yeah, it definitely helped in that way.
I don't want to get too personal, but whatever you want to share with us, what were some of the things that you were going through that you were able to tell through music?
A lot of mental health issues, a lot of like, because I was like bouncing from school to school, so I was always like the new kid. And most of the time, I was dealing with a lot of making new friends and trying to, find places to fit in and stuff like that. So it definitely helped me kind of hone where I wanted to be in life, kind of thing.
So, could I say then that no matter where you went, music helped ground you? That was like a home for you no matter where you went?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
How do you think your music has grown over the years? Because you've been able to perform with a lot of great artists. You've shared the stage with a lot of great artists. And also, even just the last couple of years, man, you've either been a nominee or an award winner. Can we talk about that?
Uh, I mean, like over the years, it has been like a very long journey to try and find my style, to not even perfect it, but just to grow from like, something that I'm used to. And it's been a very, rough transition just trying to become what is what with what's now is what I'm trying to say. And like I've learned so much stuff on my own that even with the music and writing and songwriting and instrumentals and all that, like I've been trying to just create a whole energy for myself, and even the fact of just having my type of music or even my style of music, it's been challenging, but yeah.
Then what keeps the drive? What keeps you going?
Right now, I would like to say my family, but if you were to talk to me like, 10, 9 years ago, it would have just been about like basically the love of it. I've always enjoyed it. I loved it, and that's basically what I would like to say about that.
All right. Well, look, sounds like you're a very bashful person, so I'm not going to let you get away with this. In 2020, what award were you handed at the first annual Indigenous Screen Awards, man?
For best new artist, I think. I
That's it,
actually
man.
I have it here. I could show you, but
Oh, brother, I'll take a moment. Go grab it,
okay,
please
okay.
do. Yeah, please do. Folks, you're watching this, and like I said, he just seems like he's such a great person, but he just seems like I want folks to see exactly what he's doing. There you go.
Sorry,
That
the
looks.
glare's on there.
That's okay, man. We can see it. Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you. It was actually
Now,
best new talent. Sorry.
that of course helped with the sophomore album, Braided Up, correct? What
Yes.
was that album about, and how was that representing you back then?
It was basically just me trying to express a little bit about my culture and talking a little bit about like where I come from as an Indigenous person in Canada, and also the type of issues we go through. And it was kind of like preparing preparing the listener for, you know, basically lifestyles of an Indigenous person.
Do you think because of everything that we've become, and I hate using that word aware, because you know what I'm trying to say. I don't even have to go
Yeah.
into more into that, as I hate that a word being used in these situations. But do you feel your message and music is being heard in the way that you want it and need it to be heard to people?
I feel like I've been, you know, working towards um saying the proper things so, any listener can understand.
Mm-hmm.
And leading up to this point, I've actually had the opportunity to hone down on actually what I really wanted to say and what I wanted people to feel. And even so, with my recent one of my recent releases, I've incorporated a lot of that into the film of it too. So it's just like it's been like, a very hard grasp of what I really wanted to say. And yeah, I feel like I'm at this point where I know what I want people to hear.
Let's jump right into it, man. What is that new release and new visual that we're gonna see and hear?
It's called Indigenous, and it was released on June 10. I got connected with the director. His name is Dennis Ankra, and because like he's got this thing with what am I trying to say, with like protests and stuff like that. So because he does things like that, he thought that this was a great idea to put together. So what we did was just, we rounded up ideas, brainstormed a lot of things over the past course of like 9 months or so. It was supposed to be a 2 day project, but it ended up turning into like a 9 month project. And yeah, it's just been a lot of like, we've gotten community involved, and we've gotten my family involved, and myself, and just anybody who was willing to participate just to bring the vision to life.
Can I call you a perfectionist?
I mean, if you want, sure.
2 9 months. That's incredible. But I hope I absolutely believe people are going to enjoy seeing this and hearing it too. What about EP or album? Are we seeing anything in the future in 2022? And also shows. And adding to that, also shows in Ontario, maybe.
I would like to say, I'm open to performing. I'm open to showcasing and all that. But right now, like, is this going to be like, is it live right now, or?
No, 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 no. We're
Oh,
recording
okay.
right now, man. But
Okay.
it will be going up very soon.
Okay. Well, Saturday, August 27, I think, or is it 26? 27. I'm going to be performing at the International Indigenous Hip Hop Awards, and I was also nominated too. So that's going to be a big little thing. Thank you. And as for like other things happening right now, I have an album coming out on September 2nd, and that will be like, I'm very like excited for that. And yeah, for shows and stuff, I'm open to the opportunity. Right now, I'm just focusing a lot of like family stuff and trying to gather my stones for the fire.
There we go. Stun, look, thank you so much for being open with us about your story. Congratulations on being part of this program. Thank you for the great music. And I am so looking forward to talking to you in the future because I know we will, man. You're an old soul with great songs and messages to say. And I can't wait to see what you're going to do, man. Congratulations on everything.
All right, thank you so much.